So, hey everyone. Now, crazy stuff happened last night. For some context, I work. Now, I get home very late. It depends on if we're very busy or not. I'll get up at 9:30. Sometimes I get up at maybe at 8:30. It depends on how long we're open for and we're closed for. Sometimes we could leave early, like, oh hey, you can leave early, type stuff, right? So this happened last night too. Man, Natty does it kind of funny because I want to point this out too for hypocrisy. Now, I was walking home. It was very dark. Obviously, I can't see a thing outside. And now, I'm near my house, right, with my headphones in, one earbud in, one hanging out because they're like, oh hey, if you hear something behind you, that makes sense, right? And I carry a box knife with me because I have boxes. Sometimes I cut boxes open and like sometimes to fold them, right? You may not have a proper, but I carry one with me. Now, so so when I was walking near the house, near my house, because where I live is kind of confusing. And I might put this maybe next week or something. I don't know. I guess see when the schedule is. I really don't know. Anyways, when I was walking, a Mustang pulled up. I think it was a Mustang or something. I don't care. Two guys pulled up until they saw me and they saw the face and they're like, oh. then they drove away. Okay, it's overturned. They were like two guys, and pretty much the second guy on Tanner's side, rolled down his window for a second. Then he saw the face. The guy was like, oh, what a nice piece of ass. Until I saw the face. Trust me. I'm gonna get hit on. Now, I want to point this out. Now, you would hear feminists say, oh no, men don't get hit on. They'll get catcalled. I almost was. Same with other men. I'm not the only one who almost get catcalled until, I think it looks funny. Now, I didn't have my hat on. Normally, I have my hat on after work or during work. I have my hat on because it helps me like pull back my hair. I don't get a haircut. It's Friday or something. I don't know. Now, I want to point this out. In front of the bag, sometimes you can't tell if they look like a man or not. You may like, oh, it's a woman, it's a man. Stuff like that kind of points out stuff like that. If you see long hair and you look from the face and you look at the face, it could be a guy or girl. That makes sense because some guys do let their hair grow way more longer than anyone else does, and that makes total sense. I have my hair short, honestly, I do. So the BS that feminists want to say, oh, men don't get hit on. Well, guess what? Women can catcall men too, and they would say, no, it never happens. It's not real. Trust me. It's fun to me because women would be like, no, men couldn't be catcalled. They could be hit on. And they want to scream on Twitter like it's their fucking job. Stuff like that points out the hypocrisy from these people because honestly, they don't really care about this shit either. They say, oh no, it happens way more, which is true. It does happen to women more often. But the bullshit of saying, oh no, it does not happen to men is bullshit on their part. They won't say it never happens. In reality, it literally does. Now, you may counterpoint and say that, oh, when it happens to men, it from men too. Now, I can't say sometimes it can be. Sometimes. Not all the time, but it can be 50-50. It can be from women who do it to men for some reason, I don't know, kind of weird. And from other guys, which makes it a little odd. But guess what? See, it's a bullshit they want to point out. So yeah. I hope you kind of read a little shitty story, but I think it's funny to me. Even I told my mom last night, she was like, for real? So I'm like, hey, it's funny to me, but hey, I don't really care. Funny? Yes. People are like, no, that's fucked up. Okay? Who cares if it's fucked up? My story, I'll tell it, I'm doing it the correct way, and as far as accusations, like feminists would say. So yeah, have a good day. Peace out.